some real money in the room.
On the movement that y'all were doing.
A lot. You know, he didn't have a whole hell of a lot of influence on the actual records, but he had influence on its content, and he was always looking to push the envelope. You know what I mean? For him, any press was great press. Didn't matter what you was talking about or what you was saying, because back in those days, we understood it was a record.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nowadays these young boys, for them, it's real life. And if you rap that shit and you're not out there doing it, somehow that makes you less than. You know, at least that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. When you came in, so they had Cube and Ren. Actually, they were rapping. You came in with what you were doing. Who else actually rapped? That was
That
there.
was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Eazy E wasn't a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
In his first #1 record, you wrote it. When did you start become the Doc? Because your album and stuff wasn't out yet, correct?
Yeah. But in my head, I was already the Doc.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Texas, you know, and so you know how them Texas boys
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
They get full of that, oh, they're gonna start talking this.
Yeah.
So I was the Doc Ware, and I was talking to all them boys.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I was better than them.
Yeah. Did you really feel like you were better than him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Was Cube cold like that?
Oh, yeah, he was. Though.
Yeah.
But I was serving his
Yeah.
meat. And so I was telling him every motherfucking day.
Yeah.
You know? But that's how you do it. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
'Cause me and Cube was really battling.
Were y'all close?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who actually produced your first hit record?
Dre.
Dre. While you were in LA.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
The first song that I put out was Funky Enough. I found the sample. He didn't want to do the shit at first. I had to beg him over and over. And he laid the shit. And I didn't have no song to it. He said, you got a song? I told him, yeah. So he played it all over. You couldn't sample it, so he had to replay the whole thing. So by the time he got finished with it, he said, come in there and rap. I didn't have no rap. I had been drinking and smoking. So when the beat came on, I just started doing a bunch of freestyle shit that I had written. And the liquor told me to rap like a Jamaican.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did.
You kind of almost freestyled that?
Yeah.
That was a big record, man.
Yeah, man.
And I know these questions kind of seem, like I'm saying the same thing, and this shit was kind of easy for y'all. Y'all actually hear later record, and you'll go in there and do you, and then next week it's a hit record. But to us, it's like, nah, hell nah, like that's a God-given talent. How did y'all do that? We want to know.
You just said it, man. It's G.O.D. thing. It's not a D.O.C. thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all favor.
Yeah. So how I got my hat on right now is because I saw you wear your hat like this, not anybody else. So that right there was a big thing. That you the first person I saw with the LA King starter jacket, the brim. Like, do you know how many people were emulating that when you did it, or was that just another natural thing?
You know what? I just did something. You know what I mean? They wore Raiders, right? So I didn't want to wear the same thing, but I wanted to wear something similar so I could connect to it. So I just wore the Kings.
Yeah.
It's both black, black and silver.
Yeah.
And the album cover was the King of Kings, so it kind of just all went together.
Yeah. That was big, man. I actually told my uncle what we were doing, and he just started rapping your songs, man. He just went crazy. He was like, "Hey man, you finna like man, tell him." I was like, "Man, he don't know you, man." But so then me watching you, man, just the grind and what you were doing then, I was a little baby, you feel me? But and then now to be able to actually, because I've been talking to you at least 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
You've always been straight up with me. You've always responded. You've always given me advice, and so we get back to you being who you are, and we get to talk now. So you in LA, how did you get into a car wreck to mess up what you had going?
Like, when I think about that shit today, bro, first off, I was fucking up. You know what I mean? I was high. The white girls had just gave me some ecstasy. I was drunk. I did cocaine the night before, you know, and so it was just all in my system. But it's a God thing, bro. Like my whole path was just a path I had to walk to get me to this point today, so I can do well, so God can put me in a position to do what I'm supposed to do here at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we never got in my humble opinion, we never got off the ground, because we never had the infrastructure, we never had the home base, and we never had the ear to understand the commercial value of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ruthless or Cash Money or, you know, any of those labels.
Yeah.
Guys down there in Houston had rap a lot,
Yeah.
but we never had our thing. And so now I'm in a position I can work with Snoop, who just got his Death Row thing straightened out. They're trying to rebrand it.
Oh, there you got the chain on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to rebrand and rework the history of it, bring it to a more positive place, still make the real music, but go back in there into these communities and try to make a difference in there, right? And so he and I are talking about bringing the Death Row to the South,
Yeah.
making a Death Row South in Dallas,
Seriously?
you know, building that infrastructure here and giving these kids the opportunity to get some light.
So remember you asked me, I don't know if you remember, about 2 years ago, you hit me one time. You was like, Kim Folk, you ever thought about going and work for a big label or something, man? Because you always seem the talent, you know, it comes to you. Boo, boo, boo. So now, with what you just said, I answered you, yeah. I told you no then. Now I'm telling you, yeah. So when that come around, keep old Preem in mind.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.